What up, group? Welcome to Alliance War System 38-106, where Salty goes against PYcb. And yes, War 5 did not record my fights. I pressed record, and they just failed. And I was against Lock C, and I had, I think, 5 fights, and no deaths, like always, but you might think that I died, but I didn't. And yeah, we won that war. But anyways, against PYcb, they actually had a weird ban. They banned Archangel, CGR, and APOC was left open just every single nuke champion available. So yeah, not sure why they did this, because this is the best war yet, to be honest. You should have banned Torch or Herc, or just someone who just isn't a nuke, because these nuke fights are easy. Alright, so we're going to be in Path 9 all the way through, with a few mini-bosses, shared fights in the way, and then a mini-boss at the end. I always say the fights that I dislike the most are the fights that you have to wait out a timer, and in a hazard shift fight, you have to wait out a timer if you're only half immune. So Kitty Pryde is only incinerate immune here. So, and heavy to the face, boom! Lucky she's incinerate immune, because I would have gotten destroyed there. But actually didn't proc any incinerates at all, because I didn't get my prowess potency increased at all. So my goal here is to get unblockable to 10 prowess if I can, and only hit during the incinerate phase. Gonna bait special 1s, not to run in here. There you go. I'm now unblockable, which is awesome. I got my 10 prowess. Gonna wait out his. Lucky he's not Conduit, because I hit him with the heavy. I want to push him back. Now there's an incinerate buff, and I took a lot of damage in this fight, but I knew that I had this special 2 would destroy him because of the prowess potency from the incinerates, and he's down. So quick fight, but just I lost so much health because I'm dumb and it happened. So yeah, MP told me that he was good to move because he had to place a Odin for me on node 22, and here I go moving. I'm pretty boosted up, and we'll get to that in a second. So I throw on some health potions because I'm silly. I go back into this Terrax fight. I still have my, I think, health boost going and my regen boost going, because I knew that I'd be taking some damage at the beginning of the fight, and I probably knew that I'd be taking some poison. But yeah, I want to be aggressive here as much as I can. He does go indestructible here because of the fact that I get a bar of power because of the node. And right here, I probably should just backed off, which I did. I knew parries would fail because I have a bunch of debuffs on me, and any debuff on me gets like 15% less defensive ability accuracy. But right here, I'm like, screw it. I'm unblockable. I'm going super ham. He throws a special 1. I have 5 poisons on me. I need to phase right away to take no damage, which is good. And now I'm going off. So I do have a lot of prowess potency. I could probably kill him with the special, but I'm just not going to be that aggressive. I'm just going to try and destroy him as much as I can. I know he's going to be aggressive in his rock phase. My parry is going to fail. He's throwing heavy attacks out of nowhere. Luckily, I'm just dodging them. And I'm like, screw it. Back to being aggressive. He's going down easily. So he does throw a special, I think, right here with 3 of my poisons on me. So I'm taking some damage, which I just wish I didn't take. Not a big deal. And special 3 is done. So I took 3 because I was just done with this fight. Probably could have healed a bit more, but I'm like, dude, I took so much damage in this fight I didn't want to take. It got 20%, but still, it's too much. And I go on to the Killmonger fight, and I was told he was ready. But then, my boost, like 2 of my boosts fell off. I think my attack boost and my health boost both fell off, because I was waiting for him. I'm like, you told me you were good to go, and I moved in. So I learned from this a valuable lesson. Never move until the pre-fights are moved. Because I try to move for him just so that he can do all his fights in the same boosts without using a energy revive. But I'm like, dude, where are you? Where are you? So he got a work call in the middle of while I was moving. So I lost my health boost. At this point, I don't know what the hell I was doing. I forgot to put a health boost back on, which means I have less health than I would have had if I would have been able to do those fights at once. I think my attack boost was just about to fall off. I think I forget to put attack boost back on for the next fight also. I don't know what the hell. I'm trying to get my my potency up, my prowess up to 10. But the biggest regret is that I had suicides to this fight. Because this node has, I think, 30% defensive ability accuracy reduction for every debuff you have. So I started with 2 debuffs, so it's 60% right there. And every shock debuff I have me, although I have a Odin pre-fight, is doing even more of that. So now I know that I'm just screwed. I have to get my prowess up. I have no prowess now. I have 1 prowess. I'm in a bit of trouble. A lot of trouble. I have 3 prowess. We're good. Gonna dash back twice here to hopefully get my phase back. Awesome. I end up doing a light attack there stupidly. Not sure why. And I am not happy with this fight. I'm at 60%. So it's okay. I hit into unblockable. I get heavy to the face. Indestructible, luckily. This is not clean at all, man. Not clean at all. He is just not feeding to me. I lost all my prowess. I have 2 prowess. I got 5. Luckily, I got I got a stun there. Luckily, I should have hit it one more time, pushing the special 2 and special 1, and screw it. I'm done with this fight. So I fought these first 4 fights terribly. I'll be honest, the worst I've had fights in a while, and I have 8 fights this war. I'm like, dude, if I item out this war, although I was a bit off my game already, because you know how it's like when you get fights down, you're on your game. But at this point, I had a break between the 2 fights and the 2 fights. So I was off my game. I was just like waiting around. I didn't do any duels again. Waiting around. I'm like, dude, come on, move. Come on, we're good. Let's go. Come on. I'm good to move. I feel it, you know? So I just fought that one just to get through the fight. I lost. If I went to the fight again, I would have had no suicides for that fight. Probably for none of the first 3 fights, and suicides only for the last 4. But man, now this fight I've done numerous times before last season. I haven't gotten a chance to do it this season because someone else has been using Kitty for this fight. But it's my turn, and I never lose more than 10% health in this fight. So I put in the special 2. I bait it. I get unblockable. So if he doesn't throw a special 2 right away, I tend to just hit into his block. Not a big deal. If he throws it right here, awesome. Got my unblockable, and I have my 20 prowess. We are good to go. Right here, I am pushing a special 2 again. And so I'm doing so many hits into his block. It is special 2 focus, so he gets no power after special 2, which is nice. Throws special 2 right here. I'm watching the root timer. I do not want to get rooted. I probably should have wrote that in the caption below. Oh no, he missed. What do I do? And he throws special 1 into my phase. Not a big deal. I'm going to run in here before the root timer expires, hoping that I'm still unblockable. I wasn't unblockable, but I did get the hit there. I'm pretty lucky. I missed my parry there because of this orient on me. I was thinking why I missed it. I couldn't think about it until right there. Push him past his first life. I'm like, all right. So 94%. We have a lot of health for the next life. And I get smacked to the face. I'm like, there goes half my health. And I'm rooted. Crap. And I throw a special 3. So right here is where the fight goes wrong. Right when I took the heavy of that combo to the face. He only did 3 hits to me, luckily. Because he could have done a full combo and killed me. And I lost my indestructible by phasing a special 1. Which is kind of just ugly. But alright. So I got 5 prowess. Good to go. Is he going to throw a special 2? He throws it. But not enough time for me to run in here. So I have 3 of my blocks right now. I have 6 left I can do. Awesome. Heavy. I dash back just in time. And I have 8 prowess. I need to get my 10 prowess. I can't get it. I miss it. I dash in here just to make sure I don't have to take more blocked hits. And I'm blocking more hits. And heavy to the face. So that was not very pretty at all. I'm at 6 blocks. I'm now unblockable, which is awesome because he got a crit there and got me unblockable. Awesome. And I am done with this fight. Special 3. Screw you. So I've never lost more than 10% health in that fight. Usually it's a very safe fight. I've finished with 100% health, 90% health, just a bunch of those up in the 90s. And this fight finished at 42, which seems to be a common trend around this war. So I go on with my day, and I open up Sector 2 for everybody. MP finishes all his fights. On the same boost, he destroyed them. Good job, man. Killed it. And I get into Section 2. So I use 2 more potions while I'm not boosted in the middle of the day. And then it's time for clearing the mini-boss. So I had 7 items left here. I knew that if I was playing like crap like I was before, especially in Hazard Shift, then I may not be able to make it to Galan, which is mini-boss node 51. So I told the person clearing node 48, hey, if I'm using a lot of items before Galan, I'm not going to be able to take Galan. Someone else will take it in the morning later on. So wait till I finish my fights. And he just took his fight. So he had full trust in me. I'm boosting out big. Look at those 6-hour boosts. That's right. Those big 20% and 25% 6-hour boosts. I do not want to mess up the rest of this war. I want to finish with as much health as possible in the next few fights. I'm going to play it safe. You will see I play it safe. I'm only going to try and hit during shock only. But I do have one more white mags pre-fight left. I thought about using it here, but I talked to my officer, Fias, and I totally said his name wrong, whatever. Sorry, man, tell me how to say it right. And he told me, advised me to use it on Peni, which actually felt like a bad idea because of the auto block. And right here, I just gotta make sure I get intercepts, get my prowess up with the intercepts. I do parry beginning of the fight just to get my phase. I'm gonna dash out here and dash in here. He dexterity, oh no. What am I going to do in my life? Trying to get my intercept. Actually, that was the worst intercept I've ever seen in my life. Can I get one right here? Awesome. I'm at 9 prowess. And he's on the bleed phase, which isn't great. But I'm a phase and pushing back. Luckily, I only have 9 prowess, so I can kind of heal right here. I do have a combat region boost going. I don't plan on taking any hits to the face this fight. Right there was pretty close, though. But I think I'm going to parry right here. So now I'm at 10 prowess. We're good to go. It is that node where if you hit him when he's stunned, you take all the damage back. But when you're phasing, you take no damage. So good to go. So right here, I'm just going to play it safe. Just going to dash back and wait until that timer is done. The bleed timer, because I'm not bleed immune. I don't have a horseman ability, which would be awesome. But I'm pushing back right here. Luckily, I didn't get any bleeds on me right there. I did get a shock once shock timer turned on, but it's okay. I did this duel a lot. And I did push into special 2 and phase special 2s. But it's safer to bait special 1s and phase that. So I dash back here. Awesome. Going to push him back and bleed phase. So now I'm just going to get bleeds apparently. So I'm just going to play it like this and destroy him. So I knew special 3 would kill him. Right here, I'm like, I hope it kills him because I have good boosts on it now. And I watched that tick down and 0. Good, he's dead. So I think if I wasn't as big boosted, I would not have killed him there. And he would have regen from Conduit. So it would not have been pretty. This one made the fight longer. And the combat region boost would not have lasted for this fight. So my last white mag is put here. I was originally given Odin. So I can Odin myself at node 22. But I figured someone else wasn't doing a third fight with mags. And he wasn't using his mags. So I figured I could use the mags and we can trade pre-fights. Which we did. Since I was able to pre-fight myself. And off we go. Off to get 10 prowess. 9 prowess. 1 more parry. Good. 12 prowess. Good to go. Only want to hit during shock. So you see I will kind of back off. And I'm unblockable. So I don't care about the auto block. And right here, I'm just gonna wait it out and not get pushed to my corner. So that's my goal here, is don't get pushed to my corner. Gonna parry and just wait out this. The white mag stun is nice and long, which is nice. Right here, I get a bleed on me, but not a big deal because I'm just gonna be phasing the rest of the shock timer. I'm gonna try to at least. Getting pushed back, it's okay. Hold block during special 1. Dash back twice. Crap, I see my corner. That's not good. Could I have done special 2 here and killed? Probably not killed, but I could have done special 2. But then I would have lost all my prowess. Not a big deal because I could just parry over and over. And special 3 and dead. Cool. So I was trying to see if this combat region boost could last for that one last fight. Or I guess the next fight, because I have 2 more fights left. And I was feeling really good. I'm like, dude, that's no potions between these 2 fights. I am playing better now. Good job, Coop. Alright, fight number 7 is against Overseer. I've done this fight before, but not against Overseer. But honestly, with the Odin pre-fights I have on Kitty, I'm just going to be gaining power the whole fight and never have to worry about his power whatsoever. My goal here is special 1 and special 2 just to get my incinerates up because I knew I get power a lot. But you'll see that my power goes way too quickly. I'm already at special 1 and I have no prowess. And I have no prowess again because I missed that. So I get an intercept there out of nowhere. And yeah, I'm just going to hold my power here because there's no reason to not hold it now. Because I'm at special 3. Could easily get my prowess back, but I don't want to. I need to stay unblockable during his auto block mode. So he never auto blocks. He's also stun immune, so I just figured it's safer for me to just push him. Plus, it's this aspect of evolution, so he will gain power quicker the more power he gets. So I knew that I just need to keep my power and just hold special 3 in case I was in trouble. But this minute-long fight was super easy. All these fights are rank 4s. Even that Magneto is a rank 4. Dash out, and right here, dash in. Special 3, I knew a kill, and he's dead. So, I've done, I think I've killed all my fights with special 3s. Pretty sure I did. Which, it's a long timer, but it's just to say, I'm done with this fight. Screw it. So, I could have done that fight better, to be honest. But on to the last fight, I'm going to throw on 1 more potion. And I had enough items for this fight, so I felt good. So I did duel Galan a few times. And the big thing to worry about Galan is his harvest. When he activates harvest and throws a special, he throws a huge burst of red damage on you at the end of the special. So, lucky for Kitty, if she's phasing, she takes no damage. So my goal here, after watching FinTech do this, is to phase off the extra burst damage from his special. He only gets it when he's harvest, so the first 2 specials of his will get him into harvest, and his 3rd special will be in harvest. But I just plan to only do medium light because of the prowess puncture node. If you do the same attack twice in a row, then you get a prowess on the other champion. And any prowess they get on them is block penetration. Dash in here, block, phase block, whatever. I was phased during most of that. And right there, I get a medium attack, so throw a light attack right here, just because I didn't want to deal with prowess puncture. Just being super smart in the moment, which I was actually very surprised with myself, that I was able to think that fast. Throw a special 2 is at 80 of his harvest. Block right here, awesome. I do phase one part of that, but it's okay. And off to finish the rest of this fight. So right here is in harvest. I phase a whole block. I take no damage at all on that block, which is awesome. And I keep all my prowess. So that's a good thing about blocking that. If you just phase it, you lose all your prowess. But if you block it, you keep your prowess and keep them blockable, which is really useful for this fight. I threw an invuln on for this fight, which I just totally wasted. I was pretty mad about, but the fact that I've never done this fight before, it was a lot safer. And I thought I missed that parry, because that was a very close parry. But no times in this whole fight does he ever throw that red burst damage on me, or does he ever get a prowess, which I'm actually really proud about. Now, I am parrying him just because I can, just to waste time. I don't have to. But right here is going to enter into harvest, I think. Yep. Going to dash in. Going to hold block. I thought about throwing a special and just phasing the whole thing, but I'm like, no, he's not going to die. So it's going to kill him with this. And look at this health bar. Look at my health bar. 93%. I fought the second half of this war perfectly. Way better than the first half. As you see, I'm going to type in way cleaner this second half. Just because I'm just so happy I didn't item out. And I got to keep some items for the rest of the season, which is nice. But as you see, we're winning 0-2 right now. It is a very nice war. And by the time I woke up, we had won this war. They died like 14-ish times. I had 8 fights this war, no death, which is always nice to have more fights and not die. I believe someone in Battle Group 3 had 10 fights and 0 deaths. Good job, CC Molly. I used to be in the same battle group with him back in like 2 years ago in an alliance. But yeah, 34 fights this season, counting last war, which I wasn't able to show because I didn't record. 19-3, so they died 19 times. I guess they finished the war and just died because they knew they lost. Our record is 3-3, so we're on a winning streak, which feels really nice. Kitty Pryde is obviously the main attacker this season because they knew I'm a Kitty player. Plus, they play Kitty a lot. And as you see, MVP number 3, because of my 8 fights. I actually didn't think I'd get MVP because I knew that someone had 10 fights and 9 fights. Fiash Bol, who is my officer, destroyed the fight and even killed the boss. And I got to add Path 9 to the end of my war videos. Path 9 first section and second section. And Killmonger in Node 22 and Node 23. So I got to do some big fights this war, which felt really good. And I got to add a new mini-boss to my end map, which is Galan. I've never fought Galan in season before, which felt really good. I would have thought only had to use Tiger for that fight, but in fact, Conflictor, I got to use Kitty, and it went really well. So, super happy with how this war went. Great job, super great job to everyone in Salty for just destroying this war and just showing everyone who Salty is. And hopefully the rest of the wars go as well as this, because we can be top 3 if we keep winning. Maybe. Somewhat like that. But anyways, thank you for coming to this war video. It's Coop, sign off. Happy gaming.